Very well. Now, what's next for Raila Odinga? This is the question on the lips of many Kenyans following his defeat at the just concluded AUC elections in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Will he return to the trenches of Kenyan politics, retire, or even join forces with an unlikely ally? Our reporter Finny Koloch explores the possible scenarios.
At 80 years old, Raila Odinga has been at the heart of Kenya's political battles for decades. His unsuccessful bid for the AUC post now places him at crossroads. Does he still have another fight left in him, or is it time for Baba to call it a day? Will he continue to be with President William Ruto, who backed his AUC candidature? He may decide to back Ruto and continue enjoying the trappings of power in the current broad-based government. Another possibility is a full-scale return to opposition politics. With the 2027 elections on the horizon, Odinga could once again rally his supporters to challenge President William Ruto. His presence could re-energize the opposition, especially as issues like the continued abductions plague the country.
Baba will want to glitch into his political coalition, where he was also the leader of the opposition and the leader of Azimio for that purpose. And therefore, he'll be settling in back to where he knows best.
But in a rapidly shifting political landscape, an Odinga-Gachagua alliance cannot be ruled out. Once a staunch Ruto ally, the former deputy president has grown increasingly popular in openly criticizing his former boss. As he continued to foster political alliances, could he return to Odinga?
From the time the Kenya Kwanza had welcomed Raila Odinga for broad-based government, the tension of opposition in the country has been diffused. To that effect, the groups that have been forming, led by Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, and sometimes they were mentioning Matiang'i was with them, which we have no confirmation on that issue, will still be sidelined.
The dynamics of such a coalition could be complex. Uniting Raila's support base with Gachagua's Mount Kenya constituency could shift political equations ahead of 2027.
Yeye ni leader ya Kenya. Yeye sio ati puppet ya Ruto. Hapana. Yeye ataendelea kuongea independently kama Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila we know.
However, after 5 presidential attempts and years in political trenches, could this be the moment Raila Odinga finally retires? If Raila Odinga steps back, grooming a successor within ODM will be crucial. Potential heirs include Wycliffe Oparanya and Mombasa Governor Abdul Swamad Nasir, but the challenge will be uniting his support base behind a new leader. Without Raila's direct influence, ODM risks fragmentation or losing ground to rivals. Whether he chooses to fight, retire, or forge a new path, Raila Odinga remains one of Kenya's most consequential political figures. His next move will not only shape his legacy, but also redefine the country's political future. Finnick Koloch, KTN.
Don't go away. We still have a lot ahead, including